Hey everyone, it's Anthony Avina with On Request Magazine. It has been a long time since I said this, but welcome to the weekly Riff with me, Anthony Avina, for On Request Magazine. We have been on hiatus for the holidays, obviously. A lot of things went on this past couple months that made it difficult to keep a schedule, but I am here to change that. Hopefully we can keep on a regular weekly schedule for these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them. I'm going to be combining the gaming and technology with the weekly review, the weekly riff. It'll be more concise, shorter videos, so that way it's not drawn on or anything. You can check out any written reviews or previews or anything like that mentioned in this video, or even not mentioned in this video, on the website or on my personal blog, which is connected to the website. I'll put the links down below for that. But without further ado, let's get to the week in review, the weekly riff. Alright, so first we'll start with movies. The main headline I want to talk about this week is the Man of Steel sequel, which no one knows the name for sure yet. Batman vs. Superman or Man of Steel 2, who knows. But it has been pushed back a whole year. The movie is supposedly it's because of trying to finish out the details of the script and everything. Who knows for sure. But the point is that the movie has been pushed back a year, which is sad to me because I was all looking forward to, I think everyone's looking forward to next year being the year Batman and Superman finally got together. But there's been a lot of rumors surrounding this movie as well, that it's not just Batman and Superman. The only other confirmed character for sure, the hero I should say, is Wonder Woman. Who's going to be played by Gal Gadot, I believe her name is. I don't know, or Gadot. I don't know how you say her name. Very beautiful woman. Hopefully, I mean, there's no offense to her, but you know, since Wonder Woman is a very strong character, very curvy and everything, I just hope that she's able to bulk up, and I'm sure she will, because I mean, look at Henry Cavill. He was a stick pretty much until Man of Steel came out, and then now he's huge. But yeah, I hope she can do that, and I know she's a great action hero. I've seen the Fast and Furious movies, and I know she can pull off the action part. So now that especially there's a year delay, I'm sure she'll be able to get the bulk up for her character. Also, there's a lot of rumors about other characters as well. Aquaman. There's been talks recently that Stephen Amell has been meeting with the executives at Warner Brothers about possibly making a cameo in the Justice League movie as Oliver Queen, which, for those of you who don't know, is on CW's Arrow. He is the star of that show. So, hold on a minute. Cancel. For some reason, it's I have my console on right now, and it was reading my voice. Sorry about that. Anyways, so if that rumor was true, and this is something Stephen Amell said, if the show continues to be strong, it'd be great to see them tie the show to the big screen adaptations, and to see him with Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot. And also, rumors going around that The Flash would be making a cameo in the Man of Steel sequel, which would be cool, especially since they're saying that if the show does well, that Grant Gustin, who plays The Flash on Arrow and soon to be his own TV show, that he would be The Flash in the movies as well, which would be great. Also, a rumor going around that the Green Lantern in the movie, the Justice League movie, would be making a cameo in Man of Steel, and there's rumors going around that they're going to go with the Jon Stewart Green Lantern, not Hal Jordan, and that they're talking to the likes of Idris Elba, and Denzel Washington for the role. But that's rumor. There's a lot of rumors going around right now about this movie, and it wouldn't surprise me if the delay was because they're trying to figure out the logistics of including all these characters. So we'll see about that, and hopefully one of the rumors is true that Jason Momoa, who played Khal Drogo on Game of Thrones, will be in the movie. So we'll wait and see. But that the other big rumor going around is that they're going to be filming Justice League back to back with Man of Steel's sequel. So they're going to release the movies within a year of each other, because they're going to be living Man of Steel 2 on a big cliffhanger. So we'll see how that goes. I really can't wait to see some pictures or footage or anything, and as soon as we do, we'll be the first to let you guys know. We'll put it on the website or something, or on here, who knows. Also, weekend releases, the two movies I want to talk about is the one that's already released, Devil's Due, which looks amazing. It's a found footage horror movie about this couple who, on their honeymoon to some tropical island, something happens to where they're attacked or something, and she somehow gets impregnated, and as you can guess by the title, the baby is pure evil. It's the devil's baby, and she starts being, possessed or whatever by whatever baby's in her, and it's going to be really creepy, and it looks awesome. Also, this coming weekend right now, this Friday should be I, Frankenstein with Aaron Eckhart and Yvonne Strahovski, or however you say her name. But yeah, that looks like it's going to be a really cool action-packed movie. Kind of has the same tone and quality from the trailer to me as Priest, which I loved. Oh, sorry, buddy. My dog right here. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be really fun. I love anything with Frankenstein, as I think Frankenstein is one of the more tragic characters in American literature. Not Dr. Frankenstein, Frankenstein's monster, which people keep getting confused that Frankenstein is the monster, but it's not. Frankenstein is the doctor. But I'm looking forward to those movies this weekend. Now on to TV reviews. There's a lot of shows that we cover, and we can't possibly get to all the shows on television to review. So I'm going to pick a few out of the week to talk about and give you my impressions, the ones that stood out the most. So let's go with Teen Wolf first. Teen Wolf on MTV's in its third season. It's technically season 3B because they split up the third season. But it's gotten really good. The reason I love this show is because it reminds me a lot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in tone. You got these kids who, they got all these horrible problems happening to them, and they're still trying to navigate the whole high school thing while dealing with these world-shaking events. Got great performances by the entire cast, but the two I love on the show the most are Styles, who's played by Dylan O'Brien, and Lydia, who's played by Holland Roden. She's gorgeous, beautiful, and I love her character. She's really grown since the first couple episodes of the series. Their chemistry is just wonderful together. It's the whole will they, won't they thing with them. Dylan O'Brien just has stolen the show for me the last couple episodes of the third season right now. Because the way the first half of the season ended, they had Styles, what's his name? I can't remember his name for the life of me. Tyler Posey's character. Okay, whatever. The Styles, let's just say, just for the sake of argument, he had to undergo this spell or something to locate his father before he was killed, and doing so opened a door in his mind, a very dark door to let his mind is kind of unraveling, and the the horrible thing is like he can't trust whether he's awake or asleep, and what's real and what's not. And his performance of that is just amazing. It's just so sad, and you really feel for him. Scott, there you go. Tyler Posey's character, Scott. Anyways, that's Teen Wolf, and for me, Dylan O'Brien's and Holland Roden's characters are my performers of the week. I think they're fantastic on this show, and I think they really are going to be the breakout stars of television right now, in my opinion at least. On to Showtime, one of our main sponsors of the magazine, or partners I should say. Shameless and House of Lies. Both they're strong dramedy shows, very well written, great character development, and it's again, like Showtime's known for, great anti-hero love. Shameless, you have Fiona, the leader of this family now, for the Gallaghers. She's got a job, insurance. She's really stepped up her game. She's got a steady boyfriend that's like good for her, that takes care of her and everything. She's really just a strong character. I got to give my props up to Emmy Rossum. She just, not only is she gorgeous, but she's a fantastic actress. And she really helps bring all the other characters together, I think. She's my favorite on the show. Also, the antics that this family gets up to blows my mind sometimes, and it's funny and sad at the same time. Also, House of Lies, Don Cheadle and Kristen Bell's performances on this show are phenomenal. Their chemistry, the way they play off of each other back and forth, is great. I love it. Don Cheadle is amazing. He's one of my favorite actors, and Kristen Bell is amazing as well. Very highly recommend you guys watch this on Sundays on Showtime. Let's see, first HBO premiered a new show with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey, two great actors, called True Detective. It's about both Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson are detectives who work together. And while they're dealing with their own personal problems, they discover this gruesome, satanic ritual style of murder. And it's all about the investigation into that. And the interesting way they do it is it's a modern day inquiry into that case from the 1990s. So they're interviewing Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, and in turn they're telling the story of what happened during this time they're investigating the murder, which is gruesome to say the least. And I think just from the first episode alone, it's great. Very well done, very well written, and I can't wait to see how the show plays out. I hope it does well. Arrow now, we're on the CW. Arrow premiered, or came back from its hiatus, I should say, and no pun intended, it came back with a blast. As Oliver hunted down this, terrorist, I guess you call him, or eco-terrorist or something, this bomb maker, who called himself Shrapnel, was blowing up buildings in Starling City. And as Oliver was hunting him down and dealing with his jealousy of Felicity and the Flash, Barry Allen, whatchamacallit, we're still reeling from the winter finale's revelation that Slade Wilson, spoiler alert, so don't watch, but spoiler alert, Slade Wilson from the island is in Starling City somehow. He's alive. He's got white hair on his sides and an eye patch, and he is out for revenge against Oliver for something. Meanwhile, in the flashbacks, he saw that Shadow was shot and killed by Dr. Ivo, and Slade was given the Miracle Merculu or something, serum made him strong but unstable. So we can only tell that there's going to be some tension. And the coming episode tonight, as of right now, it looks like Slade Wilson's going to be donning the Deathstroke armor and suit. So we'll see how that goes. It looks like it's going to be awesome. That's Arrow. And props to Stephen Amell and it was Emily Bett Records, who's plays Felicity. Their chemistry on screen is just very palpable, and you can't help but get wrapped up in it, and it's great. Now into Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi premiered Being Human, which is one of my favorite shows. I love it. And when we get back to Being Human, for those of you who don't know, Being Human follows a vampire, a werewolf, and a ghost who live together, and how their lives kind of intersect, and them dealing with their supernatural selves. When we left off, the werewolf, Josh, got stuck in his wolf body, and now he can only be human on the full moon before he gets stuck in his wolf self. So his vampire friend, his best friend, Aiden, and Josh's new wife, who's also a werewolf, they are trying to keep the wolf, Josh, sedated in that bay for the entire month, while trying to figure out how to get him to turn back to the regular Josh. And they can only talk to Josh once a month. On the full moon. So it's that, and then Sally was stuck in some sort of prison with that Donna lady, who's an evil witch type of lady, and she had to try and find her way back to our world. But yeah, I love that show. It's great. It's great drama, and love science fiction, fantasy type of thing, and it's very horror related. So I love it. Finally, man, we're getting on 17 minutes. Okay. The Following and Castle came back. Following on Fox was great. The mystery of Is Joe Carroll alive was very in play this week, and it takes place a year after the first season ended. And Ryan Hardy's emotional journey continues, and it's very sad and good at the same time. And Castle, props to Santa Caddick, who won a People's Choice Award for her role as Detective Beckett. I love her, and I love Nathan Fillion, and their chemistry is great. And I love the mysteries that they have. So, quick gaming news. Dead Rising 3 is having DLC drop this week on the Xbox One. It's called Operation Broken Eagle, and it follows a Spec Ops commander called Adam Kane. And he is set to find the missing president of the United States in Los Perdidos, which is the fictional town that Dead Rising 3 takes place in. Also, next Tuesday, Tomb Raider, the definitive edition, is going to be released. It'll set to take advantage of the next-gen console and have a new, crisper, sharper image of Lara Croft, a more realistic 3D model, I should say. So look for that. Also, if I haven't mentioned it before, we are partnered with Nintendo now, or we cover Nintendo. So if you want to see any Nintendo news or weekly Nintendo roundup, or Nintendo videos, go check out the magazine or my blog, and you can see that there. Right now, I am playing Batman Arkham Origins, and I just got done playing Sleeping Dogs, which was a phenomenal game. It was reminded me of a Grand Theft Auto experience, and it was a lot of fun. Very great story. Highly recommend it. So that's what I'm playing right now. Before I go, I just want to mention that we at On Request Magazine have put up the 2013 awards, the annual awards that we give out. We covered music, television, and games this year. And if you want to see who won that, please go to the magazine's website and check it out. I'll put all the links down below. Alright, guys? I appreciate you guys watching and bearing with me. I appreciate you guys, sticking with me. Please like, share, comment, and favorite this video. In the comments below, tell me what is your favorite TV show on television right now? Leave those comments down below, and please subscribe to this channel, and we appreciate any support, and please check out the magazine. Well, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. This is Anthony Avina with On Request Magazine, signing off. Thank you for watching the Weekly Riff. Goodbye.